And welcome back to Niagara County CSD Podcast. In today's episode, we will be discussing the LGBTQ policies that have been set in place by the district superintendent, as well as the district board president, as well as myself. We will be discussing those coming up soon. All right, we're back. Now, we're going to be discussing the policies that have been set up for the LGBTQ community within our district. These policies have been set up to protect the students and staff of the LGBT community because a lot of the harassment and bullying has been going on in our district. The district will not tolerate this bullying by any stretch of the imagination or means. The district superintendent has said it himself quite a few times that the district will not tolerate any bullying of any kind on the district starting now. The district superintendent said that he would not tolerate this behavior and that serious consequences will come to students that bully the LGBTQ community. This all started after an LGBTQ community member lost his life after killing himself. So the district is taking aim at those that are responsible, as well as trying to prevent another incident like this from happening again. The policies which have been set in place are very, very strict. He set up these policies to prevent anyone from being harassed, and these policies come with really hefty consequences. And a lot of that comes from his experience with bullying as a child. And so he set these up to protect these students. And with that, he wants to make sure that everyone feels like they're welcomed to be here at the school district and that they're all human beings. And so, with that coming in mind, a lot of things are going to have to change. And the district superintendent plans on starting now. And he wants everything to feel like they're welcome and that they can do whatever they need to do. So to start out, the policies, the punishments that come with it are very, very straightforward and not confusing at all. Number one, anyone who is deemed bullying a LGBTQ community member will be suspended for no more than 5 months, but no less than a month. Punishments can last from anywhere from 1 month to 5 months, but cannot exceed the 5-month limit, meaning that you can be suspended for 4 months, 4.5 months, 4 months and 29 days, and anywhere in between there, but you can't be suspended for more than that. Any punishment that is given to a student must fit the crime and bullying claims, meaning you can't just take someone out of school because you don't like the fact that they bullied someone. You have to have evidence and everything in between like that. And so these policies, I think, are very good, especially me being the district manager. It's a very good idea. I think that it'll teach people to not be so judgy and to accept others. And these policies are always set in the best interests of any of the students that attend the district. So it's kind of hard because when you get people of the LGBT community, which has been a very iffy topic to discuss, the district superintendent, I think, has taken it so well, and he's been doing a great job with it, trying to get people to understand that everyone in this school district is a human being, and they're going to be treated as a human being. Whether you like guys, you like girls, you're transgender, anything of that nature, you have the right to be what you want to be. And this, myself included, is not going to accept students bullying other students because of what they believe in. And I think that's an issue that we all face nowadays, is that nobody can be free to be who they want to be. And I think that's an issue. And so yeah, now we're back. Welcome back. We were just discussing before the break, the short break. You guys won't know about the breaks because they stop in between, but we're gonna edit it all together. Um, but yeah, it's pretty much um, the LGBT community is getting strong support from the school district, and we plan on creating a day where these folks can discuss the beliefs, what they believe in, and like why they believe in what they do. But this is a long time coming, so um, it might not happen for a little while now. And so, yeah, and we basically want to give people an experience of what you guys really what the LGBTQ community believes in. And I think our district is good with the diversity that it has, that it's capable of taking on such a hefty topic. And I think that anything that we get towards it is going to be something to be helpful. And I think students will really appreciate the fact that they were given an opportunity to be kind, and to really understand um, what you believe in when you're in the LGBT community. All right, now we're going on to our next. We have a few questions that people have asked, and that we will answer. So here's question number one. How many times can a child be suspended from school for harassing anyone of the LGBT community? And that question is not going to be able to be answered in this episode. We will be answering it in a future at our 10 episode mark. But things of in terms of that, I think it'd be more than 5 months because we're still working out the little details of what we want to happen to students that are constantly harassing people of the LGBTQ. And um, being from such a diverse school district, I think the punishments will be very strict. We have a zero tolerance policy set in place now. That means there's absolutely zero bullying allowed in our schools, and if it is, there's going to come with heavy consequences. That's going to be you don't get to see your friends in school. You're going to be in school all day. And yeah, so we're hoping by the fact that we're setting strict policies, it'll end the bullying of LGBTQ community students. All right, our next question is from John Lover. It says, why do you feel it is so important for schools to be on the side of the LGBTQ community? And that's a great question. Thank you very much. And I believe it's very important for them to be on the side because not a lot of people stand up for them. And I think it's very unfair. Some schools just say, well, just shrug it off. And I don't believe that's how schools should be. I think they should take action against schools. You know what I mean? And so it's a very strong topic to make fun of someone of the LGBTQ community, and I think that's why someone needs to stand up and say, you know what, that's not cool. There's going to be serious consequences for your actions, and I think that's a very good thing. So we hope that by setting these strict policies, it'll end the bullying because it is something that has been a serious issue in our school. There's not only that, but like the bringing of drugs to school is it's becoming an issue, and there's going to be strong consequences for everything that happens in our district that's negatively impacting our students and the education that they come to school for. So yeah, and it's not that we're trying to be the strict district that we are. You know what I mean? We're not trying at all to be that strict. We want someone to be able to um, we want someone to be able to go to school free of harassment and want them to feel like they're safe here, and it's not a free for all and that people can just do whatever they want, and it's basically a structured place. And our final question of the show Do you think setting these policies will end the bullying in schools? I think it'll suppress it. I don't think it's going to end bullying, but I think it's going to suppress it enough where we can manage. And if someone's saying something, we can be like, hey, that's not cool. And they'll stop. And we're hoping that by doing this, it'll end anybody from feeling left out. Um, and it'll give us a little bit of a head start to getting to a successful and individualized school. Um, so we hope that you'll um, all learn something from this. And it's not cool to bully, and it's really not cool. So yeah, we'll discuss more of it. There's going to be a part 2 to this episode. And yeah, we'll see you then. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.